It's morning. You guys did spend the evening in Cozy Cove last night at your inn, and Babs did say, hey, checking out the quest boards will give you your accommodations. It is the next morning. You've all enjoyed a long rest, and as you come downstairs, you smell the intoxicating aromas of the Cozy Cove breakfast. Today, we have a simple buffet, and before you, you see the following: scrambled eggs, as well as a veggie egg and cheese scramble situation, as well as a eggs cooked to order pan station. You also see maple bacon, smoked bacon, and turkey bacon. Along with that, you see chicken, apple, sausage, breakfast potatoes, hash browns, French toast with fresh berries, cream syrup, and honey, mini quiche, fruit salad, bread baskets with tea, coffee, juice, and the usual drink carafes, honey, assorted jams, creams, and of course, custom breakfasts are available upon request. This is the Cozy Cove Inn, where we take food very seriously. So you're welcome to get a plate of whatever food you'd like from the buffet or make a custom breakfast request with Babs herself. And I will show you guys the quest board. Because overnight while you slept, this here quest board that you'll see to the left of the map appeared. So there are a couple quests available. As you guys mentioned in the brief recap, there is a request for people to help out with the idea of what kind of festival to have in Cozy Cove. There is a simple go kill a boar quest. There's a fishing quest, which is just kind of fish as much as you can. And there's some daily quests as well, because it's a busy town and Babs has not been is not as easily able to leave the inn as she once was, and there's little things that she once did every day. So if anyone wants to make some quick goals, there's some little daily quests that are available as well. But first, breakfast, and you're welcome to discuss the quests you guys might like to take on.
I have a question that's like
Absolutely.
above table. What do we need money for?
So above table, any number of things, because at the end of the day, I don't know what kind of end goals you might want to have money for. Shopping is always very fun and cathartic in a fantasy game when you can buy awesome things. I will say that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's that's what one
Sorry,
gets
very
normally
very basic question, but
for simple quests. It's a nice little reward to get money, and you might find that you want supplies, or that eventually maybe you aren't getting your inn paid for free, or if you guys leave this area and you want to stay somewhere else, because there are some inns in the region that are very expensive with very much less good food.
okay. So in that case, Zeffy kind of piles up a big plate of French toast. Kind of does that thing where she like log cabins it and then fills the middle with fruit and syrup and cream and stuff. Yeah, and then she kind of suggests we could probably grab that pig pretty easily and get a little bit of cash on hand.
In front of Atabey is just he doesn't understand a buffet. He just has one of everything, thinking that was the intended deal. And it do look quite fun. There's chaos, but like, can be good.
I think the one that's drawing Reba is pretty obvious with the fish, but she's also down to hunt down a board.
And Reba, what are you getting for breakfast?
Oh, just the classic eggs, bacon. She's got a bunch of like toast and different jams, also on a whole separate plate.
Nice. Yeah, and as you guys are eating, Babs kind of comes over and greets you all. She's like, how did you guys all sleep? Was it a good night's rest? Did you all enjoy your accommodations?
Solid.
Softest bed I've had in 10 years.
The quietest night I've ever had.
These are the goals: comfortable, solid, quiet night's rest. That is what we aim for. You'll note we do have some quests on the quest board. A few fun things, some hunting, some fishing. You might want to stack them up, whatever you want to do. Just let me know what sounds interesting. No rush, of course. And if you do decide to go out, let me know if you want me to pack you a sandwich or two for the road. We are a full service inn, and we are far better than other inns in the area.
I mean, I won't say no to a sandwich.
What would Reba's favorite kind of sandwich be?
Ham and Swiss.
It's a classic ham and Swiss. What kind of bread?
Probably like sourdough or just like plain ass white bread.
Gotcha. So sourdough it is. Nice sourdough ham and Swiss sandwich. All right. And the rest of you? Would you like sandwiches if you go questing? What are your favorite sandwiches?
Zeffy has heard about this rumored sandwich that has really long bread and it has like a nut kind of like puree on it and a ton of jam. That's what she would like.
It sounds like you're describing a peanut butter and jelly the long way. Is that correct?
There's a name for this. Yeah.
Well,
yes.
I've only heard of it from the most renowned of artisans. You are obviously a very well-traveled and well-read woman. I would be happy to make you a few of those as well. And you, young Atabey?
I like me a cheesesteak.
Oh, I do like a cheesecake.
Especially got more cheeses, the better.
Okay, and do you like peppers and onions, or?
Oh, absolutely. Just
Okay.
nothing spicy.
Nothing spicy. Peppers and onions coming up. So you guys see some unseen hands begin prepping your sandwiches while she, putters around the inn. She's checking on the books, checking on other guests who are also getting their food and are definitely not suspicious NPCs. They're just tokens. And what are you guys talking about while you enjoy your lovely meal?
What kind of weapons y'all got? Oh, I gotta switch from regular voice to like Reba voice because that's just me. Sorry.
That's a good question though, Reba. Like she getting right to the question, like, "Hey, we're gonna be adventuring together. What kind of weapons do you guys have? Like, what do you guys bring into this table?"
Your bag seems
Yeah,
to
so
have some
I'm
heft to it, young tiefling.
I've trained a little bit, right? So I majored in archery, so I have like a crossbow, and I have a long bow and a short bow, and just like a few other things. Like I have a flail and I have a glaive, got a great sword, some javelins, just like a few essential weapons.
Whole arsenal.
just, just a few essential weapons.
So I got these 2 daggers. And then I got this little baggie that and just spills a baggie of caltrops on the table. Then I can do this cool thing. Gets up and starts backing up. Where if I clap and I think real hard, I can do this and it'll cast a thunderclap. Boom, amongst other things.
Did you cast it at the
I
table?
cast it back here.
Okay. It's like we're about to go fly in.
Yeah. So the table kind of shudders a little bit. Everything shakes, but nothing goes flying, thankfully. Babs gives you a stern look at it, being like, "Hey, hey, 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 hey! Be careful if there could be offensive magics. You can get flung from the whole town doing that stuff. Remember, we have the no murder hobos barrier line. You gotta be careful of that, or it can fling you right from the whole town."
Yes,
I come with a one bow, hand axe, and spears. So my proficiency is
all these weapons are so cool.
hand you a spear.
It's like twice my size.
Good for poking.
Well, I bet.
For the occasional back scratcher.
Gotta be careful though.
Yeah, don't use the
Ask me how I know.
How you know?
I'll someone do it once.
Nice.
Itches back scar.
Reba, how tall are you? I don't see it on your sheet, and I'm wondering if we have a table. Oh, we have a group of like absolute shorties, which would be adorable.
I'd say she's probably like 5'7", so like average. As a shorty IRL, I always try to be a little bit taller.
I'm like 5'7's average to you. Okay.
I'm 5'2", I don't know.
Yeah, I'm 5'1 on a good day if I have like really good posture. we have.
I'm 5'7". I feel that's average.
You're like, yeah, that's what everyone looks like to me. Yeah.
Pretty tall.
I look up.
Zephy, did I see that you're like 4'9"?
I think I'm 4'11", but I can't find
Or
where
sorry,
to
4'11". Yes.
see it
Four-
on my sheet.
So we have 4'11", and then Adby, how tall are you?
3.
3 feet. 3 feet tall. Excellent. So
I'm wearing like
congratulations.
2-inch little heels though.
Oh yes, I love it.
Like, just discreetly.
Just discreet little heels. Well, congratulations, Reba. You are actually the tallest amongst this group. This is a fantasy game, and you are in fact the tallest of this group.
Yay! The first time that's ever happened.
So you all have weapons. Babs kind of comes over. She's like, "Now, Zephy, dear, did you say that you studied over in Borngard?
I did, yeah.
Did you enjoy it there?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of the only place I've ever known, but I think it was good.
Good for your education and knowledge, or good for your soul?
I learned how to fight.
So good
She's
for
like-
education then. Good.
Her lip is like quivering and she's like trying not to go there.
Babs is an old lady being like, "Oh, cool. You'll be happier here. Awesome." Completely missing that you're like, 'cause that's a long journey though. Did you secure a caravan, or did you come with some? How did you? That's a long journey.
Yeah, I had to alone. I didn't really have anybody to come with me, so I just hit the road and was really happy to land here.
Brave of you to forage out on your own like that. You're still so young. I understand you've just finished school, but still so young. And because she's an old lady. She's like, "You're all such babies." And
Yeah, I
the
mean
rest
I'm
of you-
pretty brave.
pretty brave, nonchalantly, of course. I'm pretty brave. And where are the rest of you from then?
So yeah, I'm not overly sure where I'm from. I've been living in the woods the past few years, you see. But then I smelled the food coming from this place, and I like drifted over here like it was nothing.
That happens more often than you'd think.
Understandably.
Come from the stars.
I'm sorry. You come from where?
The stars.
You come from the stars. What a far journey you've traveled. What brought you here from the stars?
Peace.
Is peace to you an idea or something that you truly know inside and out?
Then I had no concept, but now I I understand. It's for just as a blank.
I wonder, there's a festival in the community next to us, Sourberry farming community. They have a festival, and sometimes whenever they have this festival, I offer my skills as a fortune teller. I'll I'll do the orb, or I'll read the cards. I think it'd be fun to read you.
The arcane escapes me. I would be intrigued.
It was like, okay, interesting. So how are you all enjoying your breakfast then?
Excellent.
Plates are clean.
Out of ACCL's plates are clean, but he still has like half of his left, so he's trying so hard to get it down. It's real good. It's just real good.
Poor little raccoon is gonna make himself sick. Have any of you looked at the quest board and considered a quest that might interest you?
Anything to do with fishing will always be.
Well, one of them involves getting some fish for old our hook. Now, he doesn't need any of the special fish. He just needs your classic fish for a fish fry. But I say that he needs the fish, but he's a busy guy, and he doesn't always have the time to fish it up, and he doesn't prioritize doing things for himself. So Gwendolyn, lovely lady, I think she's got a crush on him. I don't know, hard to tell with those two, but she has put in the request for anyone who's interested to go and fish for him. That way they could just show up organically and say, oh, I have too much fish. Could someone take it for me? And obviously she would pay for the fish, but you would need to present it to our hook as if it were just extra fish and he was helping you by taking it off his hands. So a little nuance there, but a very simple quest should you be interested. For every sizable fish, and she kind of holds her, at least this big. You know how anglers are. For every fish, we can give you 1 gold. Very generous rate, as I think you know. I'm floating it a little bit. He's a good guy. He needs to practice his recipe. It's such a good fish fry recipe. I just want him to really tighten the recipe, So if you're interested in fishing.
That's my true passion and desire.
I was just like, interesting. You're an interesting one. This whole group is very interesting. I'm glad we have at least one learned amongst you, and she kind of nods to you, Zephy. And she goes, so Zephy here has been educated locally, semi-locally. Have any of the rest of you matriculated anywhere?
Reba's gonna say this very hesitantly and very quickly, but I was raised in Fresh Quaros, and it's combat training and some select studies.
Okay, very vague. I appreciate the dedication to the art of being vague. Should you wish to continue any study, you're welcome to check out the books and maybe find ways to round out what you may have learned. That applies, of course, to any of you. Should you have things that maybe you didn't get to pursue, I find that I'm just an old lady, of course, but I've found that sometimes you get to this certain age where you get to go out on your own for the first time, and you get a chance to really round out your education and pick things you want to pick. Please do feel free to use the library here to pick things you want to read about, if you get my drift.
I appreciate it.
And you, young Adby, did you educate anywhere? Were you private studies?
Well, I can't say I was nearly as cool as either of them, but I learned by hand. I learned by doing stuff. And you see, I got all these tools. He pulls out his alchemist supplies, navigator's tools, thieves' tools, tinker tools, just puts them all on a pile on the table. And I learned. I like meeting people. See, yeah, I learned how to use all these from just meeting people.
Oh my
'Cause
goodness,
I learned a
so
lot
many
from
tools.
folks. It's fun to build and do stuff for others, make potions and whatnot.
There's a school in the same city that Zephy is from where they teach the art of artificing, tinkering, engineering, mechanics. Maybe should Zephy ever return to her stomping grounds, you should go with her and check out that school. You might enjoy seeing some of their displays they have. They have a nice little museum as well. It's a part of the school. Absolute excellent, beautiful pieces of just inventions and just feats of engineering, as they call them.
Sounds amazing. You see him in the school.
I do love a good museum. Maybe that's what we need in Cozy Cove, a museum. A museum of all of our strange plants and fish and animals. Anyways, are you guys going to be doing any quests? Any fishing? Any hunting? Any taking food? Any exploring?
Reba's like basically vibrating at the thought of a museum. But she's just like,
Like, be cool, be cool. Oh my god, a museum, be cool.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that if we get that pig, we get to also enjoy a lovely pig roast dinner at the end.
You do? So I'm gonna roast that pig. That pig has offended my honor, and I will demand satisfaction.
I think that's definitely something I could take care of then.
She kind of like, you can see her eye twitches a little bit, and like, she's a pretty high level magic user. She shouldn't be twitchy over a hog. It clearly got the jump on her. She's clearly like a little irritated at this hog. She wants this hog dead. It's also maybe not a simple, innocent boar either, so, you know.
you know this boar.
I'm familiar with its work.
What did it do?
It sucker punched me, first of all, when I was minding my own business. I was out on a nice walk, and it came out of nowhere and charged at me, but I didn't see it coming. I wasn't paying attention. I was maybe day drinking, and it sent me flying. I landed on my ass, and I will have justice. I'm an old lady. I'm retired. I should not have to be attacked by a boar like that. And so
I agree.
we're gonna have you kill a boar, and then I'm gonna roast that boar, and then we're gonna get justice.
Would you be
Is
offended
that-
if I spoke to them?
What was that?
Would you be offended if I spoke to the boar?
Will you still end up killing the boar?
Perhaps. More than likely.
As long as the boar is dead, I don't care what happens. If you want to torture it with your words, you're welcome to do so. Emotional damage is still very valuable damage. I just want it dead. I want to feast upon its flesh.
Understood.
I'll start picking out large apples to shove in its stupid mouth. I'll cast enlarge on my largest apple. Yes. Like, she's like working through some ideas and recipe ideas. Like, what should I stuff it with? Not just citrus. No. What kind of herbs? Oh, I have to go to the garden.
I think as she's talking about future roast, Reva's gonna go ahead and cast Speak with Animals on herself.
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Might want to hold on to it, so you'll have to track it down first. I like the dedication, though. I like where your head's at to get it. But yeah, that is a good quest to tackle. There's a few good ones, and I would love to get that hog. So I love the idea of you guys getting that one. And Abby,
Do you
will
know
love
where
it.
it was last seen?
Oh, so yes, the forest right outside of Cozy Cove is where he's been frequenting. He's obviously a minion of evil. He hasn't been able to cross the barricade into the Cozy Cove proper because we have the barricade against evil. However, people on the roads are still being accosted by this jerk of a hog, and that's not good for business. Meeting of the Paths, which is the area you guys would have all met and then came down, was the area that she was in when she was accosted by the hog. It would be a good place to start, and you could probably do some like nature survival checks to try and search from there to find it. Probably.
Is that where we're heading to? Then? Sorry to cut you off. What'd you say?
Oh, you're good. I was going to say, Atabay does not feel thrilled about either. He's like, pig, going to be smelly, going to be gross. Fish, they pee where they breathe. So I was like, well, he'll go along with whatever.
I'm guessing we're not going to be, if I'm just going by memory from the map, we're not going to be like adjacent to water. We're like, we might be doing kind of both.
So the hog would be in the outside part of Cozy Cove, so there's water depending on where you track it to. There could be like a stream or a pond or something. And then obviously if you bring the pig back, there's still tons of fish around Cozy Cove as well. Or water, rather.
That damned hog is our priority.
That damn pig!
Get off my lawn!
So assuming you guys choose to head out to go try and track it down, you guys will find that you're at a meeting of the paths. It's the map you see before you. I'll grab your tokens. And the reason it's called that is because, it's not a very original name, but it is correctly named. It is where all the paths meet. You can go to Sourberry Meadows Farming Community. You can go down to what has now been named but is originally called a Simple Starter Dungeon in Farmer Community 3. There's also a path to the Trollbridge Dungeon, and a path also to Gemstone Community and Gemstone Dungeon to the north. Lots of options of places to go, but this is where Babs was when she was so rudely accosted by this evil hog, and this is where you guys would be beginning your search. And if Owlbear would slide over, I could grab the fighter token for Zephy. But in the meantime, you're welcome to look around, you're welcome to roll some nature survival, you're welcome to try and hog call it, whatever your method is.
Sweet!
Whatever you want to do.
I'll go ahead and roll the nature check, see if there's any tracks around.
Alrighty, go for it.
I feel like that is a nat 20. I feel like that's
I feel like
insane
yeah,
for
a
the first
nat
roll.
yeah, a nat 20 with a nature check means you're gonna instantly find these prints, actually.
Okay. That never
'Cause-
happens. Let me just say that for I've never rolled nat 20, so
Have you
I was
never?
very rarely. I am notorious for having very shit rolls. So the fact that out of the gate that was good, all the rest of them are going to be. It's all downhill from here.
No, I refuse to accept that. It's gonna all be uphill from here. So a 20 and you have a +5 to your nature, so a 25. You pretty quickly find the tracks to what looks like a massive, massive hog. And you're familiar with hogs. You've been in the woods, etc. You've never seen hooves this big. This is definitely not your average hog. You definitely would be. I personally would think you would be surprised with how large these tracks are. You might even be like, "Is she sure it's a pig?" But they would very clearly indicate a path into the Whispering Woods that you could follow to track this gigantic hog, should you wish.
I'm going to motion to the others. Large hooves.
It's as big as the fish our hook needs.
Are we going for it?
No fear. Zeffy has no fear. Like, okay, cool. It's a big pig. Are we gonna go kill it?
I have a bow. I'm like, I feel like we're not even gonna have to get close to it. It'll be fine. I've never done this before, but nobody else knows that.
Well, I guess we just head right to it. Better to
Guess
surprise
we
it than
do.
to wait.
Hopefully nothing bad happens when we try to track up on it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll kind of just cower behind one of y'all's legs, just kind of peek halfway by outside of it.
They're there.
Alright, and
Would Abby be offended if he was pet? I touch the top of his head as a comfort thing. Is he going to be offended by that?
He's wearing a hat, so he wouldn't want you to touch his hat.
Oh.
But if you got the back of his head, he'd be fine. Appreciate it.
Maybe his shoulder.
Perfect.
A little when you get in behind the ear a little bit and just give it a little squish.
It's like, oh.
Is that too familiar?
because I remember what one of its things is, but I want to remember what the other thing is. Alright, so you guys are going to trek into the woods. Now, you did get a 25, so you're not going to need as many rolls when you're tracking it, but you are going to need to do another survival or nature check while you're trekking it through the woods to make sure you can hold on to the trail and that you don't make enough noise to alert it.
Just me or everybody?
So everyone's going to do a stealth check in a minute, but you'll start with the nature check since you're the one actually tracking it.
15.
Okay, not as good as the first one, probably because, you're actually in the woods, but you still are able to keep path and see where these very large tracks are leading, and you guys continue along. And now everyone can roll a stealth check so we can see if it hears you coming.
11 for me.
It's either really good or really bad omen. I got a nat 20 for a 21.
Nice. Got a 16.
Alright, so
I have a bad feeling.
Reba, very, very casually, fairly quietly, you're used to being in the woods. Adby, all those years in the woods, you're pretty good at being in them. Zeffy, you're still newer to the woods. You have some basic skills as a soldier and a fighter. But you could probably work on not stepping on you don't step on the branches and sticks, but you do step on the leaves, So you're working on it. You're getting there. Thankfully, your friends are also pretty quiet and just sounds like regular tree sounds, because you did at least roll a 10. So you rolled above a 10, so that's at least good. So you guys continue through the woods for a little while, and the woods are kind of dense. Everyone go ahead and also roll perception for me.
19.
6.
17.
What was that?
17?
17. Alright, so 17 and 19. So that'd be Adby and Zeffy. You guys are walking, and I'm assuming that Reba didn't hear it because she's so locked in with the tracking. You guys hear, "Hey, are you guys looking for the hog? The jerk hog? Are you guys looking for that?"
Yeah, who are you? Where are you?
We're everywhere. We're the trees. Okay, go up ahead, and then you'll see a branch. Turn there, and ahead you'll see a branch that's kind of just waving in the breeze, but it's not waving with the rest of the branches. So where they're all doing this, it's just waving opposite of how it should be with the wind, so it looks different from the other branches. There's a little path you could turn to. Do you relay this to your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm incredibly trusting of this tree.
That sounds frightening. I got AoE spells. That sounds scary. Just hearing voices like that.
The trees are speaking.
We're not scary. We're just trees. Like a really soft leaf touches your cheek.
Go ahead of the packs just start going faster.
Most affection I've gotten in like a really long time. I'm just like, oh, they're so friendly.
Leaf caress.
So are you guys gonna follow the tree's instructions?
Yeah.
All right. And thankfully this is cozy D&D. This is not some fey trickery situation. This is an actual helpful tree trying to help you. It's always fun to like see the different levels of experience go, wait, did we just fall into a fey trap? But it's just a helpful tree. And you guys actually are able to see up ahead there's a small clearing, and there's what looks like a hulking, crazy, let me grab instead of showing you this clearing with the words, let me grab a map, because you're probably going to be doing combat soon. So deep in the woods, there's a nice little clearing, and that clearing is going to have this big fucking boar.
Gargantuan. Oh,
Like, he's actually big, yeah. Like, no, he's like actually pretty big and scary. All right, and then I will grab some tokens for you guys and add you to the initiative. I think we can get set up for a encounter situation and then take a break before we jump into combat, because combat's a good thing to prepare mentally for. So here are your tokens, and you guys can tell me the marching order, as it were. I would say that you are probably right around here. You can see it. It hasn't quite perceived you yet.
I probably ran ahead in fear, just trying to be in front of the trees.
So the trees that you were scared of because they were talking are now adequate for shielding you, just to be certain. Also,
Oh, I didn't realize that was a tree.
Yeah, so I just put this here to say you guys are hiding behind this. So that's why it's not seeing you. Because you had good tracking rolls. And you guys can dictate, what order you decide to be actually marching in and whatnot. But I will add each of you to the initiative.
I think since Adabi and Zephy were able to talk to the trees, that I was just kind of following your lead for now.
I got sight of the boar, the trees just right out of my mind, and like, yep, hide.
And you guys can, if you guys want to roll initiative now, you can. That would be the D20th your initiative modifier if you have one. Wow, all of you have initiative modifiers. Interesting. And if you want, you can enter it yourself if you just to the right of if you click on the little sword at the top left of the screen, it'll bring up the initiative, and you can actually type in the number if you want, or you can tell it to me and I can type it in.
Big fucking
Huh?
the big fucking board.
Yeah. Very technical, mathematical names here. Dang, you guys kind of decimated him on the initiative. I'm clearly saving my high rolls for later. Hopefully. So that is the order that we'll go when we get back from break. You guys are welcome to plot whatever. Let's take 15 and then get into some combat. Or if you want to try and talk to it, you can also talk to it. Whatever you want to do for this encounter. Alright, I'll see you guys in a few. Alright, so you guys are at the clearing. You see before you a large hog, and you do have some distance between you. It's currently eating and grazing. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and just kind of approach I want to hug the trees, but I still want to start to approach the board.
Alright, you are welcome to do so. So just show me where you're clinging to the tree line. And while Reba is doing that, Adabi, Zephy, what are you guys doing?
How do I see the range?
So on the right-hand side of your screen, you'll see a little tool. It's like a ruler. It's the measure tool. And you can just click and drag for distances. Alternatively, each space you see is 5 feet.
I'm kind of torn because I kind of want to just shoot at it. But Zephy's also hearing that Reba kind of wants to talk to it first. So I guess while I'm ahead of Reba in the initiative, I kind of want to wait to see what comes from that discussion.
All right, so you want to hold your action for that then?
Yes.
Alrighty, Adabi, how about you?
I'll move 30 feet, and I too will hold the action. I'll hold the magic action of catapult in this rock here.
Alrighty, held action catapult. Or raccoonapult, rather. Ha ha.
That is what it is now.
Yeah, eventually you'll play a cat, and then you can actually have a catapult. But until then. Alright, and so that would mean, Reba, you've moved, you've cast Speak with the Animals. How are you going to start this conversation?
I think she's just gonna call out, "Large boar, I request to speak with you."
Alright, so when you see it and you say large boar, it turns and it looks at you. It has a absolute red look in its eyes. It looks crazed. I hesitate to say frothing at the mouth, but maybe it's the fear of this very large creature that makes you think it's frothing at the mouth. Either way, it's blood red, crazed eyes are boring into you. And it turns when you say, "Hey, big boar, I wish to speak to you." And it does the thing with the hoof where it kind of puts its foot down, like it's getting ready to charge at you. And it just does a big huff thing.
I don't think it's friendly.
And, and it's gonna probably start charging, but because of the initiative order, you guys have some held actions. What you guys do with that is your business. I am simply here to mitigate what happens. He is locked in looking at you though, Reba. Like he's just boring into your soul with his crazed red eyes.
What do you say?
Boar of short, no words. Boar, I just want to know why you are so angry. But she's also like starting to load up her bow. But
All right. So using your speaking action and readying your weapon, which is a very good idea, you ask why it is the way it is, basically. And it speaking back to you in feral grunts. I don't want to do more noises than that. It really hurts my throat to do it. It's kind of weird. Tells you, "I wish to destroy."
it wishes to destroy.
And you guys will each get your chance to do your action. It's gonna start charging at the completion of those held actions, though. But you
Well,
can
that's
assume it's charging.
Okay, so Adaby, do you go first?
yeah, and I'll cast Raccoonapult on this rock here. It's a Dex 13 save.
Alrighty. 19 was his dex, you said?
Yep.
19.
Fuck.
Doing his initial movement.
I ain't got no bonus actions. So that's me.
I'm gonna shoot at it with my longbow.
Alright.
So okay, is it a D20 to hit?
It is.
Yeah. Oh, that's not great. Okay, it's 12.
Okay, so thankfully a 12 is gonna hit. It's only got natural armor, so.
Okay, sweet. So it's a D8 plus 2, which is 4 damage.
4 damage.
But I have mastery with my longbow. That makes it that if I hit a creature and deal damage, its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Okay, good. Alright, so his speed is knocked down by 10, and you've also taken 4 hit points away. And looks like Reba, you'll be up.
I'm also gonna take a shot with my longbow. 15
15 will hit.
or 11 damage.
11 damage. Holy smokes. Yeah, the arrow flies into this hog and it flies back. It doesn't fly all the way out, but it gets so thickly embedded in it, like only the last little bit of the arrow is left, and it is just gushing blood. And now it's gonna do its thing. It can only do 30 feet now of movement, which isn't. Let's see. I'm gonna move here for his action. He's enraged and running towards you, but he seems like his attention's divided between Reba and Adaby. Like he's running kind of down the middle, like you can't really tell which way he's gonna go just yet. And with that, that'll complete his turn, and we'll go back to Adaby at the top of the initiative.
Did I find another like good-sized rock within 60 feet of me?
Yeah, there's one probably 5 feet from you.
Perfect. Let's do another Raccoonapult.
All right.
Dex save.
Oh, sorry, I thought he was rolled to hit. My apologies. 14.
Another one just shoo.
Shoot, it was closer than the last one though. So yeah,
Stay still. I get my aim in, I tell you.
Yeah, it's moving too much. The rock does fly past its head, and it's like, "Arr!" You're getting his attention. Anything else for your turn?
That's me.
All right, Zephy, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for my longbow again because I don't want to get super close to it. 10.
A 10 will miss, unfortunately. So yeah, the arrow will
Okay.
just shoot, much like the rock, just kind of shoots right by its head, makes him shake his head in anger. Ah! And second complete
That's
your
my turn, yeah.
All right, Reba, you're up.
Okay, I want to move in closer. Move closer to the boar and try to stab it with my spear in one hand.
All right, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
17.
17 will totally hit.
Wait, sorry, I rolled wrong dice. For 1 damage.
Hey, you know what? Rome wasn't built in a day. All right,
Okay.
and now it is his turn to do some damage. He is going to for his first trick, he's going to try to attack you, Reba, Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Oh.
So that is
That's
going
no,
to
yeah.
that's on a tusk. So let's grab the D8. Alright, so that's going to be 6 plus 1 will be 7 damage with his tusk. And then for his second action, perfect, he is going to use his charge attack. This will give you an opportunity of attack, Reba, when he charges away from you. So feel free to roll on that if you have the bonus action. Adby, you will be doing a strength. I'm so sorry, a strength save. I'm so sorry.
That'd be an unnatural.
An unnatural one. So you are definitely gonna feel this one. You're gonna be knocked prone, and you are going to take. Oh goodness, Abby, what is wrong with you when you made this? Pulls out the 3 dice for damage. Okay. So that's gonna be 6, 7. That's gonna be 7 damage. He charges into you and sends you back, but you only take 7 damage.
You said I could get an opportunity attack as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have done that with my spear. So you have to roll to attack for
Yeah.
that as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, he moved too fast. That charge, he really got going, and he got Rocky in his crosshairs and just whack-a-moled him. So Adaby, you are prone. I'll get the little token attachment for you. But that will complete his turn, and Adaby, it will be your turn. You will start your turn prone. But you're not dead.
Little things. I'll use my movement to stand up and do a thunderclap.
Alrighty.
Be a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, Constitution. 16 plus 2 is me 18.
I'll just hear a shit. I got it. I got it. Regular ass clap. Is what just happened there.
The hog is bothered by the sound of the clap, though. He doesn't like it. He kind of grunts angrily about it. Let me go ahead and
I got it. That's me.
That's me. And that's not going to complete your turn? Awesome. Zephy, you are up.
All right. I want to move to within 10 feet.
All right.
So 30, and then I think that puts me 10 away. Okay. And then I'm going to try to hit it with my glaive. 19 to hit.
That'll totally hit.
And then, all right, I have to look at my dice to figure out which one's a d10. Okay, so it's 5 damage.
All right.
5 damage, and then I also have graze on this. Oh no, sorry, that only counts if it misses. Okay, 5 damage.
He is looking pretty bloodied from all this damage being dealt to him. But that completes your turn, Zephy. Reba, you'll be up.
He's gonna grasp the spear with both hands, kind of charge at it. Yeah, that's a 7 again.
7 doesn't quite hit what you're looking for there, unfortunately. Kind of grazes off his rump side, as it were, and does not connect. It's probably because he's so slick with blood from all your friends beating up on this hog that it just grazed off him and didn't find purchase. Is probably what happened there.
Totally.
Totally what happened there.
She didn't miss.
No, yeah. So now it's the boar's turn. He is going to, and his movement's restored to 40, correct? All right. He tried to attack again. You, Adaby, however, he missed. And when he did, he realized, oh no, I could die. And so he's going to start trying to retreat. He's no fool. He knows when he might be in danger.
So did that give both Abby and I opportunity attack?
It should, yeah. You guys are welcome to roll for it if you have your bonus action free.
How close do they have to be for opportunity attack?
Within 5 feet. Adjacent tiles, I think is the verbiage.
It'll be an unnatural 20.
What was
Let's
yours,
go.
Reba?
Another 7. That's 3
All right,
7.
so the 7 unfortunately will miss. The unnatural 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
5 piercing.
Alrighty, another 5 piercing. And he is just, blood is trailing behind him as he tries to run away. And with that does complete his turn. That was your opportunity attacks. Adaby, it'll be your turn.
I'll run after him and do a thunder wave, which is a con save.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll do this though. He's bloodied. I'll take it at disadvantage and see if you succeed when he's got disadvantage. Never mind. I tried, but these dice are rolling real hot tonight, so no, he succeeds. That's what I get for trying to interfere with the story the dice are trying to tell. That's on me, actually. But is that going to complete? You're going to hold on to your bonus action in case he continues to run?
I got one of those. I just got actions.
Just got actions. All right.
The one reaction of opportunity attack.
Gotcha. Alrighty, Zephy.
All right. I'm going to move in a little bit closer and then try to hit it with my longbow. Yeah, oh my god, dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then that's 6 damage. And if he's still up, I'm going to use second wind to do it again.
Quick math. Let's go. Oh yeah,
That's how that works.
He is still up.
Okay. I rolled a hit again, right? That's a nat 1.
We'll miss. Yeah, the first one was so successful. The second one just not quite as much. He is looking real rough. He's, I would say, probably moving at half movement, because he is just absolutely not okay. Reba, you're up.
Try to pop a shot off with my 11.
11 will hit.
Let's go. Okay. And that's 9 piercing damage.
How much?
9.
Whew. You know, you said I'm gonna roll. I'm only gonna hit a few times, but when I do, they're going to hit hard. Yeah, and 9 damage is going to bring him down. Actually, he only had 3 hit points left, and as it goes in, the legs give out, and this hulking, massive, chaotic beast hits the ground, and there's a slight tremor to the ground when this hulking mass hits the ground. But then it grunts its last grunt and finally falls dead. Congratulations, you have killed the pig.
That was good work, Tim.
Yeah, see, guys, I told you it was going to be so easy. I'm unscathed, by the way.
So,
The 2 squishies took all the damage.
I do have healers kits. I don't know how to use these, or if this is an appropriate time to heal you guys.
I will be fine.
Okay.
I'll spell slots, but I wouldn't say no.
Adamy needs Bab's long rest soup.
That sounds so good.
It's so good. So how are you guys gonna get this giant hulking pig back to Cozy Cove?
Can I try to? Oh my god! Can I try to pick it up? Just to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be a strength check.
Okay. Oh, not a saving. So, like an athletics or?
We'll call it just yeah, we can go athletics. That sounds good.
Okay, because I have advantage on athletics. I got a nat 20, and then
Okay.
I also have a +5.
So it's funny these things. I was literally like, this is such a massive creature. In my head, I was like, girl, you're gonna need to roll a nat 20 for me to let this fucking happen. And you're like, and I'm like, man, she's got a +5 though. And I'm like, well, maybe I tolerate a dirty 20, you know, that'd be kind of be a badass moment. And then you're like, it's a nat 20. I'm like, yeah, no. So naturally, this is the legend of Zephy, right? You guys have heard some rumors, mayhaps, and you've heard that school puts out some tough fighters, but this is an example of it. You see Zephy just handedly lift this pig like it's like, Zephy, how do you lift? Are you just going for like an overhead lift? What are you doing with this? I obviously don't know weightlifting stuff.
Yeah, I like the fireman carry, like just like over my shoulder, and I'm like, hey, let's go.
Reba
It's
is
definitely
like,
kind of dragging on the ground because of
Reba is
physics.
thoroughly impressed, and it's just like, right?
Cast a mage hand on it, but it can't lift more than 10 pounds, so it's just there. It's the
The
moral
tail.
support.
Just like petting it. Oh, the boar is too big for the dead token to fit on him. Oh well, he's dead.
It's like a septum piercing.
Yeah, it's his septum piercing of death. So you guys gonna head back to the inn, carrying your dead pig, and you begin the journey back. You go back from whence you came, back to the beginning of the paths, down the cobblestone pathway, all the way to the Cozy Cove Inn once more. And is this the right screw? Yes, it is. Okay. And you guys find your way back to the inn with this hulking pig. We can assume, for the sake of Zephy's back, that you guys maybe stopped sporadically to rest along the path. But you get back to the inn. It's probably just a little bit after lunch, actually. You haven't even really eaten the sandwiches that were packed for you, and you're already back at the inn with the dead pig.
All in a day's work.
All in a day's work. When you guys walk in, what do you say when you come in with this giant dead pig? Or do you leave it outside?
I think Zephy tries to walk through the front door with it and realizes like this isn't going to happen. Knowing that this is also dinner later, like gingerly puts it down.
Hasn't been gentle this whole time carrying it, but now like, oh right, dinner. This should not be tossed around like a sack of potatoes. Although potatoes can
I'm
be
within
tossed
50
around
feet
just
of a
fine.
kitchen.
Yeah. So inside, do you guys tell Babs what you've done so she can start cleaning it, or?
Yeah. I think we walk in and we Zephy's kind of like nonchalant, and she's kind of like, yeah, so we got it.
You got the damn pig? It's dead?
Yeah.
Are you sure you killed the right pig?
I mean,
It was a bit of an ass,
Seems-
so I think so.
It would not speak to me.
She kind of goes outside and goes, oh! You did kill it! Well, I'm gonna get to butchering it with extreme prejudice. And she just, grabs a meat cleaver and away she goes. From outside, you hear some colorful language. However, Babs is ever the good host, and she has her unseen servants that'll give you drinks or whatever, but also her husband, who you haven't gotten a chance to meet yet, Mr. Howard Fletcher, who is a big hulking man, a big muscly kind of fella. Obviously was a strength trained type of fighter back in his adventuring days. Now he indulges in his favorite hobby, blacksmithing, and whatever his wife tells him to do, because he's a good husband and he does whatever he's told to do by Babs. So he comes in and sits down at the table. He's like, "So, new adventurers on the block. You guys killed the hog that's been bothering the wife. You have my gratitude. My name's Howard.
Hi, Howard.
Hello, sir. Just slumped over onto the table.
Are you okay, little guy?"
Ooh, that thing whooped me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Just like grab a piece of bread and drag it on the table to me. Start poking at it.
I think you... Okay, he kind of snaps his fingers, and some of the unseen servant hands ladle up some soup. It's like a nice broth. Do you do hibachi at all?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I love hibachi. You know the awesome, like, thinly sliced mushroom onion soup that they bring
Oh,
in?
absolutely.
So it's like that, and it gives you the effects of all the spell slots back and the health of a short rest. It's a quick rest soup, so you get your spell slots and a little bit of health. And he offers it up to anyone else like some soup. It is delicious soup.
Yeah, I'll have some.
Yes, please.
And 3 nice bowls that can kind of fit nicely in your hands float to the table, so you guys can each have a nice little quick rest soup. And it is delicious. The mushrooms are perfectly thinly sliced. It's delicious.
I want to ask Babs if I can get the hide from the boar. And then
Sure.
I want to check the library to see if there's like any books on like I kind of want to make like not a purse, but like
Like a belt or
like
something.
like a weapon holder that's like
Oh,
kind of
cute,
cute.
cute. Okay. So go ahead and go outside and let's ask her and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, so I go out there and I guess she's kind of like going nuts with her knife.
Yeah, she's at it. She is working at it.
Okay. Hey Babs, you got a minute? Just a second?
Yes, of course, dear. How can I help you? There's blood on her cheeks. There's a little bit of blood just splattered here and there. It's fine. She looks a little unhinged.
You can tell where she's like been smiling and it's like, skipped over.
Exactly.
Do you think you could maybe keep like a good little chunk of that hide kind of unmarred for me? Is that possible?
I mean, it's hard to say unmarred considering the beating you guys gave it, but I mean, I could give you the hide. You're welcome to cure it and tan it and see what happens.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Sure, I'll leave it out for you. We have a little area for drying out. For drying out. Why do I keep wanting to say scalps? That's not the word. Hides. Thank you. Yes, we have an area for drying out hides over by the blacksmithing area that Howard runs. So I'll leave it over there for you.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you.
My pleasure, dear. This is gonna be such a good hog, and she's back to chopping away at it. And yeah, when you return back inside, Howard's like, "So are you interested in creating leather and doing leather working?"
Yeah. I don't have leather working tools, but I'd like to see if there's anything that gives me any instructions that I would be able to do.
We got some books here in the library about leatherworking for sure, and I bet some of them would even be able to be checked out because we probably have a couple copies of them. Leatherworking's a lovely hobby, especially for adventurers when you're starting out. You can't always, carry around the stuff you need for metalworking to try and do blacksmithing, but you can carry around the stuff to do a little bit of leatherworking. I recommend leatherworking for young adventurers for a good hobby. It's a good hobby to have. You can make all sorts of useful things with it. And besides, you know how hard it is to find a good belt? It's not hard to find a good belt when you make it yourself. You make it exactly the kind of belt you want.
And they're never the right size. There's always like a weird puckering. I hear you. Absolutely.
The holes are never in the right spacing that you need. It's always just too tight or a little too loose. You make your own belt. It's exactly what you need. Leatherworking's a good hobby. If you want, you should definitely check out the library. We have some good books. I bet you could check a few out, learn a thing or two, and we probably have some leatherworking tools in the shop. And if not there, I bet the traveling merchants will probably have some. That'd be a good hobby. He's obviously like an older man who believes in hobbies. How about the rest of you? What
Okay.
kind of hobbies do you guys have? You gotta have hobbies. You're not gonna be a good adventurer, much less a well-rounded adventurer, unless you have a few hobbies. If it's all quest kill, you'll never be a fully developed person. You know what happens to people who aren't fully developed? They fall prey to silly little things in dungeons because you didn't have your brain developed.
Agreed. And Reba pulls out a carved wooden duck and fly hooks.
Oh, so you do woodworking, hand-done woodworking. Have you ever made little wooden fishing lures with what you whittle?
Yes.
Wise. It's nice when the hobbies work together. You'll have to do some fishing. Our hook needs lots of fish all the time. But be careful. If you get to fishing too much, you're gonna get Babs going. She's gonna want to do that fishing festival idea of hers. She just needs some sort of festival around here. She got in her head that a fishing festival would be the way to go, but I think she just needs any kind of festival. Like, really, anything with a carnival ride and some fried food, you know? She needs a... Yeah, what, honey? Oh, yep, I will come lift that for you. Yep, excuse me. And she's calling for help, so he's away he goes.
Reba's vibrating again.
And yeah, Babs returns back and she's, okay, how is taking care of the remains? And we'll start a roast here in a little bit. Would you guys like a snack or a drink or anything? I'm so appreciative of you guys taking care of that pesky hog.
You really hate this hog. Ate it.
It knocked me on my ass. It was most unrespectable, undignified, uncouth.
Just raise up my cup of tea.
I guess Zeffy takes. We still have those pitchers that just like serve ourselves and we get whatever we want.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Zeffy pours herself a big glass of grape juice, which is like her like reward beverage. She kind of saves it.
Her non-alcoholic wine, aka grape juice.
Mhm.
And it's a very rich, decadent grape juice that tastes like a reward grape juice. You know, it's like
The grapes per millimeter is like off the charts.
Exactly, grapes per millimeter off the charts. So grapey.
Almost thick.
Almost thick.
Actually, just jam with a bit of water in it.
Yeah, it's just kind of a Queediest jam. It's thick with 3 C's.
So I think at this point, Zeffy kind of like, turns to Reba and Adaby. She's feeling kind of like the camaraderie of like, we've achieved something. And she says, thanks so much for doing this with me and trusting me. And, like it feels nice to, have a win.
One amongst many, I'm sure.
I hope so.
It was quite the team there. All equal parts. Teamwork there.
No one took more damage or did more damage than anyone else. It was completely even all around. And yeah, as you guys are sitting there, the little sandwiches that Babs said about making you guys earlier do show up inexplicably fresh. The sourdough and ham and cheese is actually nice and toasty and melty and delicious. The Philly cheesesteak is just loaded down with peppers and onions. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what your sandwich. Oh, the vertical yeah, I do remember what it is. And the vertical peanut butter and jelly sandwich, the longways peanut butter and jelly sandwich is exactly as Adaby described to you during roleplay questions. It is in fact a baguette cut in half down the middle, and it's just so much bread with so little peanut butter and jam. But it is exactly what you ordered.
Is it that way or was it the other way?
I was under the impression that it was like this, and the whole bit was that it's mostly bread. Is that not the case?
I love that so much.
Did I misunderstand the bit? Did I do a tism? Shit.
There's a video in the general discussion of it.
Oh goodness.
I
Okay.
think the way that you just described it is great.
I need that now.
Okay, let me watch this video.
Peanut butter jelly,
Oh!
the long way.
That makes
peanut butter,
long
peanut butter
way.
jelly, the
Long
long
way.
way.
Yeah, you went the short way with it, which is
I
hilarious.
Because like in my mind, if you say you're taking a baguette making a peanut butter jelly sandwich, the way in the video is how you would make it. So whenever Jesse said that, I'm like, oh, he must mean like cutting it in half and then having this like chunk of bread, peanut butter jelly chunk of bread. I was like, I've seen memes of them doing that when it's like instructions unclear. I fucked this up. That must be what he's doing. Fun. So it's actually a much more sensible version of that. Long ways, peanut butter and jelly. It's a large baguette. This could probably be a party sub, but it's just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The long ways. Not the wrong ways, apparently.
It's an out of 10. that's great.
And there's some little chips as well as some potato and mac salad on the table as well, just for, because you got to have a couple sides here and there. It's just good. A little pasta salad, a bean salad. It's a few sides.
Rita's gonna take her cup of water and just kind of like cheers it to the other two.
I'll make a verbal clink.
I don't have anything but
Your mushy
Delicious
grape
water.
juice.
Yeah, your super thick grape juice. That's definitely not gonna haunt my dreams at all.
I have a spoon in it because if I don't keep mixing it, then the solids
It'll
like
settle.
settle too much.
Just got a layer of water on top.
Ew.
You need a centrifuge in there.
I like the thought of Atabey looking at that, loving your drink, going like to pour himself his own, but not knowing what yours is, and just regular grape juice. And he's a little upset about it.
You gotta
What?
feel it in your heart for
Yeah,
it to pour properly.
Got too
naturally.
greedy.
This super thick grape juice is gonna haunt my dreams, you guys. Especially
Hey,
considering
it's-
like
you
one
go
of the
try, go try it. Just squirt out
it's-
some freaking Welch's that cup.
put some gelatin in there.
God.
I mean, like, who hasn't
Ugh.
eaten spoonfuls of like jam?
I want
God.
to say I haven't, but I have. Look. Sometimes PMS gets me, okay, and I'm just like, I need something sweet, and it's
I mean, yeah. If you're gonna eat a bag of candy and you have jam in the cupboard,
Same thing.
what's the difference?
And I lied to myself.
Sometimes you do both.
I'm like, jam is fruit based, so I'm making a healthier decision than eating the bag of candy. I still end up eating the bag of candy.
1 tablespoon's like a serving of fruit.
Exactly. I'm just trying to be healthy. Gosh.
Making better choices.
It's funny to me because in Sourberry there's a creature that, depending on things that happen, some people end up fighting, but it's basically just like really thick sourberry juice that gets turned into this giant ooze creature thing. And it looks kind of like this. And yeah, now I was imagining.
Will there also be a feast after?
Right? I was imagining like this, like your cup getting eyes in it, and then there's something crawling out of your cup. Like, I have gained sentience, and I'm joining the conversation.
Just start
No.
sticking straws in it.
It's like a
Like the
really
boba.
weird like a really weird Kool-Aid man. You guys are enjoying a nice lunch, and outside you can already start to smell the smells of a wood fire and bits of hog fat dripping onto said wood fire as a pig is getting roasted. You have an evening festivities planned. Babs tells you guys that she's actually gonna have the stage area open for any wandering bars or anyone who wants to come in and provide entertainment. This is her little stage area right here. There's actually a little backstage area behind the curtains because I'm a theater nerd. So should any of you want to try your hand at performancing, that would be where you would do it. But otherwise, it's a nice, quiet, lazy afternoon of sandwiches and snacks while she roasts up a pig for dinner, and you all drink just assorted drinks and the thickest grape juice ever and bask in your victories. So Zeffy, what makes you have so many weapons? Did you not have a favorite, or?
I was really torn because I just have so much fun with so many different weapons, and I figured I was strong enough to carry them, so I brought them all along.
Hard to argue with that. You did carry the hog the whole way here. It's like, can't argue with that. It's like, if you ever like to train or whatever, Howie sometimes does the lifting things to make the muscles do the stuff. I don't know. She's a magic user. She has never worked out a day in her life. Like, she is the epitome of squishy. She can, bend the world with her magic abilities, sure, but just a bee sting could probably take her out if she wasn't wearing her armor,
Oh
Classic
yeah,
magic user.
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, he's got a nice little weight setup. I say weight setup. It's mostly just using stuff that he uses for blacksmithing, but he seems to make it work.
Are there mechanics with working out?
So
Can I
what
work out and gain something?
What I allow some players to do is over time, if you use downtime to train something while working out, then whenever we have a day where it's maybe like a lower energy session, we all do training montage, and I ask you a bunch of roleplay questions. You guys do goofy things to train the skill you've been working on. It was fun. The last time I had that happen was the Chaos Crew, and they had all been training different things for probably 10 sessions or so, and we did a training montage, which led to them trying to lift greased up pigs / catch greased up pigs. Dexterity and strength, I think they were trying to increase, while our druid, who has 8 in charisma, was doing stand-up comedy to try and raise her her charisma. So, it leads to some fun times. And then that same druid then tried to feed the greased up pigs bacon, and we learned they were greased up with bacon grease. It got a little twisted there, but that's D&D, right?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, well, I'm a little bit tired today to check that out, but I'll keep it in mind.
What about the rest of you? Do any of you have any skills you're trying to train up?
My wife tells me that I can be quite blunt, so I would like to work on my pronunciation. It's not the word. My cadence.
Your cadence.
So
So you want to work on your ability to communicate in a softer, more relatable way.
Yes.
The fine art of charisma, indeed. There's some books you could probably start with, that will speak to, phrases that are nicer. For example, something that Howie and I found very helpful in our early days of courtship even. We avoid saying always and never terms. Like, oh, you always leave the toilet seat down or up, and, oh, well, you never do the dishes. It's mathematically impossible that it's every single time or it's never ever happened. And we learned to not use those kind of terms when communicating with each other. So it's a book that might help in that capacity, that might be helpful to you as well, should you be interested in softening your approach with communication.
I always tell my wife I'll love her forever.
Well, and that is a good thing. Assuring someone is a good thing. But sometimes the best assurance someone can get is when you make a daily commitment to make their overall life better on a day-to-day basis by speaking kinder, etc.
I see.
For example, do you know that Howie, despite us being married for this long, has never once raised his voice because I don't like the sound of yelling. And I have really pissed him off. I have done some doozies. That's all good. Yeah, it's good communication. So there's some books
She
you might...
about faces and goes to books.
Yeah, just like, all right. No way she goes. What about you, Adby? What kind of things would you like to work on?
I always thought it'd be cool to learn an instrument.
What kind of instrument? We do have a lending library of instruments behind the stage, actually. Probably.
Well, with my tools and abilities, I learned that I can just make one out of thin air.
Oh, what kind of instrument would you want to make out of thin air? She said with trepidation. I'm imagining like the full band suit, but like
I had
steam engine. Like a steam engine full man suit. Or full band suit.
Like the one man band.
Yeah.
Suit.
But like somehow steampunk.
Pictures up in general.
Oh boy.
I was
It would
looking
be
for a
tiny,
fiddle, but
right?
that's huge.
Oh boy. I'm just like, oh boy. Over and
Could have
over
been
and
worked
over.
on. I'm not sure what it is or how to play it, but they look cool and they're floppy. It's kind of fun.
So you find this picture of an instrument in the book and you show this to, because he can't, because the difference is, so Adby can read, correct? He just
Yes.
can't cook, right? Okay. So Adby actually, there's a book on a shelf about a bunch of instruments, and he pulls up a picture of the bagpipe and shows the group this bagpipe instrument that he is intrigued by. And Babs goes, it's crazy, and she snaps her fingers. We don't actually have those in here. Which is funny. You'd think we would, right? But we actually don't. We don't. You can roll insight, Adby, if you'd like.
I found the fiddle, if it helps. 6.
Okay, cool. Then you can't tell that she is.
And everyone sighed
absolutely
a sigh of relief.
Zephy and Reba, if you guys want, you're welcome to roll an insight to see if you think she's lying to him about not having bagpipes. However, if you're both involved in your book searches, that's also completely fine.
Oh, Reba's locked in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Howard comes back in and he's like, "Hey, how we all doing? Oh, we all reading some books? All right. Oh, hey, little buddy." And he sits next to you, Adby. "Are you reading about instruments? I love musical instruments. What kind are you thinking of? A tuba, a flute, a fiddle?
Well, there's this
harmonica?"
one that looks like it's got a lot of flutes coming out of a bag, which is kind of cool.
And when you point to it, he does a big gasp, and you just, if you choose to, can see Babs in the background just go, "Oh." And Howard goes, "Did you know I once played the bagpipes?"
Is that what these are?
That's what they are. They're called bagpipes. There's an ancient history to these Would you like to learn how to play bagpipes?
Yes.
He's the frozen solid. Yes. And Babs is like, no, not again, no. And Howard's like, yeah, I could definitely teach you bagpipes if you wanted to. I was pretty good. I actually marched in a parade once. I say parade. I was actually invading a city, but it was a city full of bad guys, and I used the bagpipes to cast fear on them, actually.
Maybe we do something else. That sounds a bit intense.
Yeah, you know what? Not for everyone, but it is a great instrument. And I personally believe is magical enough to be a spellcasting instrument of its own. And Howard begins telling you all about the history of bagpipes, and it is not the history we currently have of bagpipes. It is something that is much more chaotic and goofy. But he explains that the frequency and resonance of a bagpipe sound is actually so powerful that it can be used to create very specific magic. You don't know if he's telling the truth or not, but is this an old man just talking?
There, yeah.
Yeah. But he's just like, and it's, and this one time I cast fear, this other time though, and he's just, he's part telling stories, part talking about how great bagpipes are. But is willing to teach you how to play bagpipes, much to his wife's chagrin. Because she can't tell him no. He loves it. So she's just like, no. He's such a good husband. I can't tell him no. But I hate that sound. I like the idea of there being like an old, like typical old couple that normally like they're bickering and they hate each other. But like instead of that, it's like they're just actually both in love and love each other. Because, how often do you see that? It's cozy. So Reba, with your reading, are you sticking to just like softer ways of communicating, or are you gonna be checking these books out, or
Probably check them out eventually, but she's just flipping through them.
oh gosh, Jesse, I adore how your head works. Do you want to share that little thought with the rest of the group that you just messaged?
I'm almost done here. I got a picture to go with it.
Oh, of course you do. You're a dangerous man in Hero Forge. You guys are all settling in and spend some time reading and talking about bagpipes, and eventually the intoxicating smells of a hog roast. And you're all kind of locked into your reading, but eventually you probably start noticing just big bowls full of food being laid upon the table. Mashed potatoes, a homemade cinnamon apple situation, a myriad of seasonal vegetables, more of that delicious decadent 5 or more cheese, macaroni and cheese. You also find some fun little like different sorts of bread rolls and some shish kebabs randomly packed full of vegetables and bits of this hog meat that wasn't made in the main roast. And eventually a bunch of gravy and also some grilled pineapple, because that sounds delightful. As well as a big old thing of hog that is put on the table. And you guys have a large Chaos Beast roast that you are welcome to dig into as part of your payment. And Babs will give you I believe it was 10 gold for this quest, if I recall correctly. I will pull up and you guys will be welcome to pick more quests should you wish at our next session. Or maybe new ones will appear. I don't know. I made this one morning and immediately fell in love with the idea, so there will probably be a quest board pretty often nowadays. Because I think this is just delightful. But yeah, and so you guys cumulatively as a group get 10 gold, and you have another night paid for at the Cozy Cove Inn. And you guys can split the gold up however you wish, and you can assume that she's able to make change for you, etc. Back here for some more questing and whatnot. Possibly some fishing. We do have we have saltwater and freshwater fishing available, as well as a little crawfish area. And there is a quest that does pay pretty lucratively. I mean, a gold per fish, especially if the angler amongst you decides to teach everyone how to fish, you guys could make some pretty good gold at that point. And the sourberry is only a quick short walk away, so should you guys go that direction. Yeah, if you guys have any stars or wishes or anything, like, since we've kind of gotten to be our characters for an actual session now, if you have any thoughts about things you might want to tweak or any gear you're looking for, anything like that, please let me know. I'm on my computer all the time, so just slide into those DMs or put it into the group chat. And yeah, if you have any stars or wishes or anything, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys in 2 weeks. But lovely session. Great job killing the hog. You did it really fast. I actually had scaled it up from a CR2 to a CR4, and you guys did not register that as a problem at all. So congratulations.
I have no idea what that means.
I just made it more difficult by 2 levels of difficulty. Yeah, so good job, gang. You guys are clearly a good group. Able to just knock some things out. So good job, everybody. And yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. If you have any questions or anything, please let me know.
Cool.
It's
All right.
Thank you.
Good
Bye.
times.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.
And that was the Monday group. I don't know if this is going to be posted or not, but if it is, cool. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you like the quest board and comment a fun quest or something. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.